Have you ever heard a story that made you question the power of love and miracles? Today we will tell you the extraordinary story of a little girl abandoned by her mother due to a rare eye condition and the miracle that changed her life forever. Stay with us until the end, because what happens to this little girl will leave you speechless and demonstrate the power of unconditional love. And there's a special surprise you won't want to miss. Before starting this incredible story, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell so you don't miss other exciting stories like this. Our story begins on a cold winter night. Chiara, a woman who has always dreamed of becoming a mother, finally gives birth to a little girl. But Chiara's joy turns into despair when she discovers that her little girl was born with a rare condition. The little girl's eyes are completely closed, as if they were sealed. The doctor's words ring hollow for Chiara, who, overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty, abandons the little girl in the maternity ward. That same night, Chiara flees the city, leaving behind her broken dream and an unnamed newborn baby. But the story of this little girl, who we will call Leah, has just begun. Among the nurses who take care of her, there is Maria, a woman with an unshakable faith and a heart full of love. Maria decides to adopt Leah, promising to give her all the love that her biological mother was unable to offer. From the first moment Maria holds Leah in her arms, she feels a deep and indescribable connection. Every day she takes care of the little girl with tireless dedication, trying to give her the best of herself. Maria's house fills with laughter and joy, a stark contrast to the loneliness that had surrounded her before meeting Leah. Leah grows up surrounded by love and care. Despite her rare condition, Maria is determined to give her a full and happy life. Every morning, the woman prays for a miracle, hoping that one day her little girl will be able to see the world with her eyes. Mary firmly believes that faith can work miracles, and her hope is stainless. The days pass and Leah becomes more and more curious and lively. Even without being able to see, she can recognize people and objects around her with surprising ability. His little hands explore the world, touching every surface and learning through touch. Maria talks to her constantly, describing the world around her and telling her stories full of color and wonder. One day, as Leah turns 1, Maria organizes a small party to celebrate this special milestone. He invites friends and colleagues from the hospital, people who have shared his journey from the beginning. The house is decorated with balloons and flowers, and an atmosphere of joy permeates the air. During the party, while everyone sings "Happy Birthday," Maria holds Leah in her arms and approaches the cake. With a heart full of hope, he closes his eyes and makes a wish. She asks that her little girl can see the world, can see the faces of the people who love her. And just at that moment, the incredible happens. Leah, who until then had kept her eyes closed, slowly opens them. Everyone present holds their breath, watching in amazement and wonder. Leah's eyes, a striking lilac blue color, shine with a light of their own. Maria feels her heart explode with joy, and tears fall down her face. The little girl looks at Maria with a look full of love and curiosity, as if she were seeing the world for the first time. Maria's friends and colleagues are speechless, incredulous in the face of that miracle. A doctor present at the party, curious, approaches to examine Leah's eyes. After various tests, the doctors explain to Maria that Leah has never been blind. She simply had a very rare condition that kept her eyes closed to protect and develop her vision. This incredibly rare condition not only allowed Leah to develop extraordinary vision, but also gave her extraordinary resistance to several diseases. News of Leah's miracle spread quickly, and soon the story of the little girl with lilac blue eyes attracted media attention. Journalists, photographers, and modeling agencies rushed to meet this extraordinary little girl and her adoptive mother. Job offers as a children's model begin to pour in, and Maria finally sees the possibility of offering Leah a better life. With the money they begin to earn, Maria manages to renovate their house, making it even more welcoming and safe. Leah's room is transformed into a little paradise, full of toys and colors. Every day Maria thanks heaven for the miracle she received and dedicates herself completely to Leah's happiness. But their tranquility is put to the test when Chiara, Leah's biological mother, suddenly reappears in their lives. Attracted by Leah's fame and success, Chiara wants to get her daughter back. He shows up at Maria's door with an arrogant claim, saying that it is time for Leah to return to her real mother. Maria, with her heart full of love for Leah and determination, firmly refuses. She reminds her that it was she who took care of the little girl when Chiara abandoned her. His voice is full of anger and pain as he defends Leah's right to stay with the one who loved her from the first moment. Maria's determination prevails, and Chiara, recognizing the strength of the love between Maria and Leah, withdraws. He understands that he cannot compete with the bond that has been created between the little girl and her adoptive mother. Over time, Chiara realizes that her decision to abandon Leah was irreparable, and decides not to interfere further in their lives. The story of Maria and Leah becomes a symbol of hope and unconditional love. Leah grows in beauty and grace, brightening the lives of everyone around her with her lilac blue eyes and joyful spirit. Their life is an inspiring example of how love can overcome any adversity and transform lives in unexpected ways. Mary never stops thanking heaven for the miracle she received. Every evening, before going to sleep, he sits next to Leah's bed and tells her stories full of magic and hope. Leah listens intently, her lilac blue eyes sparkling with curiosity and wonder. Leah grows up aware of her extraordinary story and the sacrifice that Maria made for her. Her career as a model thrives, but Leah always remains humble and grateful. He knows that the true miracle is not only in his eyes, but in Mary's unconditional love. The community around them looks up to Leah's growth and the strong bond between her and Maria. Leah's every success is celebrated with joy, not only for her unique beauty, but also for the strength and determination she demonstrates in everything she does. Leah becomes a symbol of hope for many people, inspiring everyone who hears her story. And so, mother and daughter continue to live their lives together, happy and grateful for every day spent together. Maria knows that the journey hasn't been easy, but she wouldn't change it for the world. If this story touched your heart, we invite you to watch our next video that delves into other stories of miracles and hope. Thanks for being with us and see you next time.